Hello everyone, my name is Sark and welcome back to another SH Figuarts review. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the one and only NAMI from Romance Dawn. Now, this figure released a long time ago at this point, so I'm quite late. I've had this figure for like a month and a half now on my, backlog of figures that I need to review. So, yeah, I'm quite excited about this one. So, without further ado, let's take her out and see how she looks. Alright, so here we have Romance Dawn NAMI, and I gotta say, she's tiny. Just as a comparison's sake, here is the Action Variable Heroes NAMI. You can see how much she towers over her. Holy shit. Her boob is literally the size of her head. It's kind of funny. So, yeah, I'm surprised that she's that small. Like, I don't know. Again, I don't know much about One Piece, but I did not know she was this small in comparison to just pretty much everyone else. I know she is like super younger here than anything else, or younger than what we actually see in the time skip and everything like that. But yeah, I think she looks really good. I like the way that she looks. She doesn't look too bad. I think it looks really nice. So yeah, there doesn't seem to be that many issues with the paint job on the shirt. The face looks pretty good. I think it looks really nice. The hair gradients coloring is quite beautiful. Honestly, I think it's a little bit better than this NAMI, so that's definitely a plus. Now, I'm just actually gonna kind of make this quick, quite quick when it comes to a video. Articulation. Now, this NAMI is not the most articulated figure for sure, but when it comes to the head, she can look down about that far. Up, not so much because of the hair. She does have, I'm pretty sure, well, she has a neck joint, which not only is that a benefit, but it does help. But she does have a ball hinge that does work very well. So there is that. Let me focus on. It might be a little bit too bright, so apologies for that. There we go, much better. So if I get her too close, that's too much. So she looks fine. Side to side a little bit, not too much. She can swivel it, of course. Arms do go up, which is really nice. Definitely better than the T-pose, that's great. They can rotate 360 degrees, which is awesome. She does have a bicep swivel, which I actually am surprised about, but kind of. Really nice double jointed elbow. Doesn't look the worst, but it doesn't. Yeah, it looks good. It doesn't look bad. Wrench hist, of course, and you can go back and forth, side to side, depending on how you have the hinge. I just kind of wish they made them double jointed ball pegs or double sided ball pegs, so it's just a little bit easier. Torso, that's like where the articulation is kind of lacking. Although, actually, no, she has a pretty good articulation to the torso. Not too bad. She does have this, like, weird cut to the actual neck. Or the shirt, which just kind of breaks the illusion of it. I just think they could have done it better. It's the same thing as Makima. If you didn't like Makima, you probably won't like this figure. So, that's definitely a bummer. Going backwards, definitely good. Pretty decent. Much better than going forwards, but it works well. It's like app crunch and everything like that. You can definitely snap it off by accident if you can. You can mod it probably. Legs, pretty good if you're able to move the actual skirt to the sides. So very nicely done there. Going back and forth, actually pretty decent from the looks of it, especially with the skirt. Actually, not too bad. 90 degrees. I expected less. Going backwards, definitely good. I thought this NAMI didn't have much, like, such good articulation. I'm actually really enjoying it a lot. So, there is that so far. Now, when it comes to the knees, she has a single jointed knee, which is definitely a choice. A no foot swivel, or no calf swivel, which is fine. I don't think that's a big issue. And then we also have, give me 1 second, guys. We also have a foot hinge going forward about that much, not the greatest. Going backwards, not too bad. It's okay. Toe hinge, that's a terrible toe hinge. That is not how you should do it. You should be smoothing this out so it looks rounded, and there's no issues there. So pretty bad toe hinge there. But overall, I think the articulation works really well for this figure. She stands pretty well. The legs are a lot more articulated than I initially thought, so that's definitely an plus. So let's move on to the accessories, because the accessories are probably the thing that you want this figure for. Alright, so when it comes to the accessories, it's actually not a bad layout of accessories. It's not the most, but it does do its job, but probably not for the price. So we do have her little bow staff, or just stick, if you want to call it that. If I can get good focus on it, thank you. So it's just a stick. It's completely brown, made out of plastic. It bends a little bit, but don't bend it too much. Faceplates, we have 4 different faceplates. One where she's furious, which actually looks pretty decent, if I can get good focus on that. Great. We have one where she's sticking her tongue out and winking as well. A very sort of terrified, kind of angry face. And a happy face as well, with her smiling. That's really good. We also have an extra face for Romance Don Luffy, where he's kind of smiling very big. And we have her treasure chest, which actually contains gold. It opens up and it clasps in. Very nice. We have 2 regular hands on there. 2 hands sort of held together. 2 bow staff holding hands. And a singular pointing hand, which is actually not bad. So accessories are actually not too terrible. So I'm gonna go right into my final thoughts. I think this figure is actually not bad. I was hearing a lot of complaints about the figure. I don't think I have those complaints. I don't have those same complaints either. Is it a perfect figure? Absolutely not. I don't think any figure is full on perfect, unless it's great value for your money, amazing articulation, insane amount of accessories. Tanjiro. But it does its job. I think it does its job. I don't know what else to say. Accessories are fine. I don't know what else they could have added. The treasure chest definitely could have been excluded and still been charged the same price. So I'm glad that they added that. So that's definitely not an issue for me. So overall, I'm going to give this figure a 9 out of 10. I think articulation is more than fine. It's not perfect, but it works. Accessories, amazing. I think it's a decent amount, especially for the price point. Price point, I think it was $67 for the figure, so not the most pleasing thing. That's probably why I'm bringing it down a point. Actually, no, that is exactly why I'm doing that. So I think a 9 out of 10 is more than sufficient for this. But yeah, that's pretty much all the time I have for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think about this figure. Do you like it? Do you not like it? But besides that, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.